I want to get to an important aspect of our public health and our specifically mental health arena. Not transgenderism. I know everyone talks about transgenderism all the time. No, this is more important. This is fatphobia. This is trans-slenderism, if you will. A mental health counselor has gone viral saying that if you are fat and you lose weight, why, you're fatphobic.
Another great question. This person was asking if there is any time in which intentional weight loss is not fatphobic. I'm going to say 99.9% of the times, if you are intentionally losing weight, it is fatphobic. I'm leaving that 0.01% in case I am truly, truly wrong, but I don't think I am. And here's the reason why. I'm not saying if you exercise and happen to lose weight that is fatphobic. I'm not saying if you start a medication and you happen to lose weight, that is fatphobic. I am not saying that if you're going through any type of,
take a drug that causes you to lose weight, I'm not saying that's fatphobic.
Altering your body in some way, that is fatphobic. I'm saying when you are intentionally exercising to lose weight, altering your diet to lose weight, doing any activity intentionally to lose weight is fatphobic.
I still can't get over, if you take a pill and you go through a medical treatment that causes you to start wasting away, I guess I won't blame you for that. I guess that's not totally your fault. But if you ever want to lose weight so that you are less obese, so that you're healthier, why, that is fatphobic. The irony is that the people who accuse others of phobia are always the ones denying rationality. A phobia is supposed to be an irrational fear, but it's the ones who accuse people of a phobia. They're the ones who deny rationality. I don't even just mean that they are unreasonable. They're obviously unreasonable people. But I mean they deny even the possibility of rationality. Because I can make a rational argument and say, well, when you're morbidly obese, that can have all sorts of terrible effects on your health. And it also is spiritually disordered. If you've got a problem with gluttony, you probably are going to want to address that problem. And so in order to be physically healthier, to become more spiritually disciplined, to not hoard resources for yourself, even to have a more healthy relationship with the physical world, you should lose weight. And they say, how dare you? Or what about the transgender phobia? What if I make an argument and I say that, look, I'm using my reason and I think men and women are different and I don't see how your true identity could differ from your natural biological sex. And when you look at the rates of depression and anxiety and suicidality after the so-called transgender reassignment surgery, actually none of it improves. And on one measure, according to the largest data set on this ever, on anxiety, things actually seem to get a little bit worse. And so for that reason, for many, many other reasons, which are philosophical, which are anthropological, which are biological, which are psychological, for all of these reasons, transgenderism does not appear to be true. And they would say, how dare you? How dare you bring up reason and logic? They are the ones who deny any recourse to reason. Because what they say when you ask them for a logical argument for their beliefs is they say, well, there doesn't need to be a logical argument because it's just my subjective feeling. When you propose a debate, like we did 2 days ago at the University of Pittsburgh, at the very last minute, even the top scholars on this stuff are going to drop out. They're going to drop out because the real phobes, the real people who are being irrational here and they're phobic even of rationality itself, they are the libs. That's what they do. Right now, go to goodranchers.com, enter promo code Knowles. If you've not changed the way you buy meat yet, you really need to. Let me tell you 3 reasons I personally subscribe to Good Ranchers. First, Good Ranchers is giving you free bacon for a year. 1.5 pounds of bacon in every box. It's a $240 value. Second, Good Ranchers offers a price lock guarantee, meaning that when you subscribe, your price does not change for the length of your subscription when the price of meat is expected to increase by another 4.5% in this coming year. I don't even understand how the financials at Good Ranchers work, but it could be a huge, huge savings for you and your family. Third, Good Ranchers meat is just better. It is just better objectively than all of the others. Their all-natural burgers are sweet little Elise's favorite. They're USDA prime steaks. So we're talking really top-grade steak here. Better than organic chicken. It'll change your standard for great meat. I am very picky when it comes to my food. You know I'm of Italian extraction. Food means a lot to us. Good Ranchers is second to none. Absolutely peerless in the space, and the prices are better than anybody too. GoodRanchers.com. Use promo code Knowles for $20 off your box. Free bacon, great meat, a secure price, and a bonus $20 off today. Promo code Knowles at GoodRanchers.com. GoodRanchers.com. American meat delivered. Now, another viral TikTok I do want to get to before we go. This would be a black lady who really doesn't like white people. Can you imagine? Here's why.
I don't trust white people. I don't trust white people for a multitude of reasons, but one of the main reasons is they're unpredictable. Like, I think about all the times where I really considered white people my friends, and then when we got in a small argument, they released all the racism they hid throughout our whole friendship. Scary. And then I think about the fact that I become mutuals with people.
What does that mean? Because that would be odd if you were friends with somebody and then the moment you had a little tiff over, I don't know, hey, let's split the bill. No, I'll pick up the bill. Or you had a little tiff over, I want to go see this movie. No, I want to go see that movie. They just start saying, you, N-word, you put on your Klan hood or something like that. I don't believe that has ever happened. Now, does she mean that when she and her white alleged friends get into an argument, the very fact of disagreeing is taken to be racist? Because that's how the libs argue today. The libs argue today and they say, if you ever just disagree with a black person, you've got to be racist. If you ever disagree with a transgender identifying person, you're a transphobe. If you ever disagree on any topic, if you disagree on the idea that a man can become a woman, you're a phobic of some kind. I suspect that's strongly what is implied here. Keep going.
Well, give them the opportunity to come clean about any problematic past. They say nothing, and then they get exposed for being racist. And it's never like some low-key, like I used to say the N-word in songs. No, it's like N-word hard R against black people. Like tell me why white people are normalizing racist past. Also, I think about the fact that white people have continuously, when given the opportunity, oppressed multiple marginalized communities. And I think about the fact how easy it is for them to do it again. Like, if they really wanted to, they would bring slavery back. They kind of already did with the criminal justice system. Plus the rate of hate crimes. I will legit always be scared of white people until they're the minority, which I hope will be sooner than I think.
So what is she going to do then? What if white people became the minority and this woman wants an explicitly racial form of the justice system? What happens to the white people when that lady's in charge? You see the flaw in her argument, of course. She says that white people, all they want to do is oppress black people. They're just so oppressive. That's why they have affirmative action. That's why they keep pushing these crazy reparations policies. That's why they have all of these rules. That's why they don't, when BLM is riding around the country, they don't punish them at all. But when a yokel and a granny show up to the Capitol on January 6th, they throw them into solitary confinement just because they want to oppress the black people so much. If white people are the majority of the country, which this woman's lamenting, then why aren't the white people doing that now? Why aren't they bringing slavery back now? She has a little parenthetical. She says, well, they sort of have through the criminal justice system. So she's saying, if you punish criminals, you punish robbers and murderers and killers, then that's the equivalent of slavery. So she's giving you a vision of the criminal justice system under her preferred world. And that would be a criminal justice system in which white people can't do anything right, in which the jails are emptied, criminals are let off the hook. It would be a criminal justice system that is explicit about punishing people for their race. We have a justice system right now that does actually punish people for their race. It punishes white people and Asian people if they're the wrong race. and those are the two wrong races, then they have a harder time getting into college, they have a harder time getting jobs. And if you're a part of a favored race, then you have an easier time having those things. And what this woman is saying is, well, once I'm in power, we're going to turn that up to 11, baby. I don't know. That doesn't seem great. That doesn't seem like a great idea. Hey, smash that button. Am I a cool, hip Zoomer YouTuber yet? I don't know, but you do have to subscribe. You got to ring that bell, hit that button, because we have a lot of great content that is coming out here on YouTube. So go check all of that out. Get the show every day. We'll see you later.